Showtime for the Raptors as they pulled into the building.
Kevin, thanks. Start play.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Nurkic. And it's Ariza in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Lillard from deep three-point land. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Outside Lowry. From deep. And no good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Down low. Here's McCollum. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Siakam. And McCollum on the floor. All business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player. Very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
4 on the clock. And that one, good.
Forget the analytics. This is one of Lowry's favorite areas to operate from.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. The putback. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
From about 19 feet. And Ibaka is right there.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
It's Ariza on the wing. McCollum outside. Pass to Nurkic. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. Here's Lowry. It doesn't go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Lillard attacking. And the shot goes in.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here is VanVleet. Siakam finds Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Portland moving the ball around. Ariza. Offensive rebound. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. That one a little long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
There's the pass to Anunoby. Lowry with the ball. It's Lowry again missing.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Raptors with the lead. VanVleet outside. Out to the right wing. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Lillard.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Ariza. And it's off the back rim. No good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Siakam kicks to VanVleet. Ibaka against Anthony. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw this game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
Now, here's Boucher. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Anthony. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hood, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Like seeing Hood penetrate to the hoop. His speed and strength allows him to get there quickly.
Pass to Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And both free throws good for Davis.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Trent. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him. And before the game, we talked about that with him.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Little out there with Collins. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Trent in at the point guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now here is Davis. Powell with it. Pass to Gasol. Now here's Powell. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Trent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Left side, Collins. Hood up top. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Right side, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Davis. Not a lot of room. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Gasol against Whiteside. Hood for 3. They get it again. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for Portland.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Davis finds Boucher. Back to Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. Now here's Gasol. Davis down low. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Gasol kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the inside. It's tipped. Powell with the steal. And stolen by Hood. Little passes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Now Davis. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. It's Davis on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The feed to Whiteside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Powell kicks to Davis. Back to Powell from past the arc. Now the pass to Boucher. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Inside. And it's Gasol with the bucket inside.
When Gasol feels the D playing off him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
Out to the wing. Passes to Trent. Hood against Powell. Whiteside, high post. Kicks to Little. Hood on the wing. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Boucher passes to Gasol. He dishes it to Powell. The three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him. Lowry for 3. The Raptors rebound. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Ibaka in the post. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Dame Lillard, a player who's improved every year he's been in the league. Got it. And that
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. Van Vliet with the bucket.
A good shooter who can operate at different speed. Love when Fred is knocking down that mid-range jumper.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Lillard with it. Lowry picks him up. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Shoots over Lillard. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Ibaka. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Pass to Siakam. Lillard against Lowry. Ibaka, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Anthony. Reza passes to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. McCollum dishes to Nurkic, and that one drops for him. Nurkic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
One of Serge's specialties, good instincts around the rim, cleaning up the garbage.
Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Anthony. McCollum against Van Vliet. McCollum, no good. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Back to Siakam. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Siakam, that's good. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Van Vliet against Ariza. Pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Ibaka. Fast break Toronto. Siakam's running. Van Vliet finds Ibaka. Anunoby against McCollum. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
For a big, Ibaka has excellent end-to-end speed. Hard to stay with in transition.
Ariza outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Back to Powell. Wants to get it to Hollis-Jefferson, and does. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
I got yours, I got yours.
McCollum outside. That shot off. Great D that time from Davis. Siakam inside the three-point line. Can't connect. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Toronto ahead, up by. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Whiteside is out there with Anthony. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An absolute monster inside. Whiteside moving bodies around. Earns himself a trip to the charity stripe.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Davis with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Left side Gasol. Powell, the pass to Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Powell to the middle. Tries from 7. And Gasol gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
McCollum outside. Anthony finds McCollum. Gasol against Whiteside. 6 to shoot. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors with the lead. And finished off by Siakam.
Having a big who can run the floor is obviously a value. What I like about Siakam, he can finish in so many ways.
Now here's McCollum. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Trent, guarded by Powell. Trent can't hit. Raptors leading by 3. Siakam inside. Anthony on him. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. And Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Lowry.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Lillard up and in on the layup.
What strength from Lillard, just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Lowry looking around. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Trent following the basket by Pascal Siakam. To the left wing. To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. Here's Anthony. Buries it down low.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Lowry. Down low. Here's Ibaka. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Ibaka's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Raptors. Lillard against Lowry. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Toronto leading by 3. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Siakam. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Inside, here's Ibaka. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's been there before, played in big moments of big games. Ibaka coming through in the clutch.
stolen by Van Vliet. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up and stolen by Lillard. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Lillard. Anthony dishes to Nurkic. Portland no good that time either. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And here is Anunoby. Passes it to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet with it. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Lillard fires away from way outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime. But all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, last season, Paul George had a homecoming. He said as a...
Wow, what a story. David, thank you. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Zubats in at the 5. Now here's Beverley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now, here's Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Raptors with the ball. Now George. And yes, it's good.
How about Paul George? Puts it on the deck, uses that explosive quickness. This guy is really hard to contain.
Pass to Siakam. And Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Morris. Passes it to Beverley. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Siakam. Lowry up top, defended by Beverley. Lowry can't get it to go.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away. And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either. You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
VanVleet kicks to Lowry. Stolen by George. Zubats the pass to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
VanVleet with it. Leonard picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. Green comes in for Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And then for Toronto, Marcus All comes in for Serge Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Lowry, good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
There is such incredible awareness and feel for the game. Marc Gasol, such a good passer.
Leonard finds Green. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors trail by 6. VanVleet attacking. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the pass to Harrell. Williams inside. Now recovering. Just 5 to shoot. Shamet kicks to Williams. There's Harrell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Here's Shamet. Lowry with the ball. Williams picks him up. And Van Vliet, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 6 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Williams kicks to Green. Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Anunoby. Norman Powell comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Boucher. Powell kicks to Davis. Gasol trying to free himself up. The Raptors rebound. Outside, Davis. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Hollis Jefferson, and the layup is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williams finds Shamet. Back to Williams. At the elbow, Green. And Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good, and Toronto making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Baca is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Terrence Davis. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Siakam in at the 3. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Powell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
Powell finds Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Buries it from three-point range. Davis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's George. Good D by Siakam. And Davis, here we go. And the rejection by Jackson. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George. Morris has got his second basket.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Green, he's checked in for Zubas. And Toronto also making a switch. Gasol's checked in. From the line, jump shot is good. Lowry's got 6.
This guy has been such an effective shooter throughout his career. Kyle Lowry, a little space, and he's good.
Morris dishes to Williams. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside, George, stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And stolen by Siakam. Outside Lowry. Just to Siakam. George against Van Vliet. Count the basket.
So important as a point guard in a pick and roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
Leonard attacking. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach. Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
There's Hollis Jefferson. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And they pick up 2. And now a 4-point Clipper lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Back to Lowry. Six on the shot clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Van Vliet. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Van Vliet. Feeds to Gasol. Another shot. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Gasol's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Clippers on top, leading by just 2.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
VanVleet passes to Ibaka. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Ibaka's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors. Morris. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The shot by Lowry, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Good. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
VanVleet kicks to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. The shot by George, no good. Passes it to Anunoby. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Ibaka, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3-ball. What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And then for Toronto, Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And then for Toronto, Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Kyle Lowry. Davis down low. Harrell on him. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Williams kicks to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harrell. It's rebounded by Gasol.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Shamet the pass to Harrell. Back to Shamet. To the inside. And Harrell slams it in.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
Davis kicks to Hollis-Jefferson. Back to Davis. The pass to Powell. Now here's Hollis-Jefferson. Guarded by Jackson. Shamet with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris with the ball. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
How about Lou Williams playing through the contact? Nicely done.
Davis finds Gasol. And it's in there. He's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jackson passes to Shamet. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Boucher's shot is off. Clippers leading by 3. On the wing, Morris. Boucher defending. Outside Williams. Back to Morris. Boucher with the steal. And here comes the break. Throws it up high. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Some of that is about the chemistry that Rondae Hollis-Jefferson has with his teammates, right? It's infectious when you share the basketball.
Right side Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got the lead up to 1 now for Toronto. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Raptors lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Powell is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. Anunoby against George. Powell kicks to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Back to Powell. VanVleet outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Zubac is checked in for Jackson. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. George passes to Zubac. Here's Beverly. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 3.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That's good from Anunoby.
Well, what you know is OG Anunoby has certainly seen a lot of the world. This young man, born in London, moved to Missouri as a young man, goes to Indiana University, and then gets drafted by Toronto. That's country to country, folks.
Leonard the pass to Zubats. Some solid defense from Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. It's a one-point game.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
Stolen by Beverly. One-on-one here. Here's George. Anunoby sends it back. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Harrell. Lowry against Beverly. Misses from close range. Beverly's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, George. Now here's Beverly. Tries again, and it's Zubats laying it in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. Back to Van Vliet. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Beverly the pass to Harrell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And the Raptors also making a change. Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Lowry kicks to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Clippers moving the ball around. George passes to Zubats. In the corner, George with it. Down low. Pass to Beverly. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet attacking. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What's remarkable here is Fred VanVleet has evolved into such an excellent floor general. This guy has done a tremendous job becoming a legitimate threat as a shooter, a legitimate threat as a passer, and we know unequivocally he is unafraid on the game's biggest stage. Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Morris. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last. If you need a bucket under big-time pressure, Lou Williams is your guy.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket for Morris.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Here's Gasol, and Gasol with the dunk.
A big moment means it's my moment. Marcus Gasol, close it out.
The Clippers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
And finished off by Gasol.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam up top. To the paint, here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
The 7'1" makes a dunk look easy. Go ahead, Marc Gasol.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morris, no good. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point lead. Siakam passes to Lowry. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the center. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here's Giannis. Matthews, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Siakam outside. To the middle. Stolen by Middleton. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Now here is Lowry. Passes to Anunoby. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. Siakam finds Ibaka. Stolen by Middleton. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Lowry. Back to VanVleet. From the high post. The rebound by the Bucks. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's VanVleet. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. Siakam kicks to VanVleet. Stolen by Middleton. Matthews with it. Picked up by VanVleet. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Down low. Lopez with the steal. Pass break, Milwaukee. Bledsoe's running. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. Bledsoe against Anunoby. No good from Bledsoe.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Middleton outside. They get it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Middleton's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Matthews dishes to Bledsoe. Lets a floater go. Kicks it down to Middleton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Wesley Matthews. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. It's Gasol missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
No good from Bledsoe.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's the Bucks ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And the Bucks miss again. Raptors trail by 7. And the dunk by Powell.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Middleton finds Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Shots good by Middleton.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The pass to Lowry. Inside, here's Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Middleton for 3. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Bledsoe. Lopez with the ball. For 3, Middleton. He can't get that one. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Chris Middleton has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He now... Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts.
It was always a team, and I think we don't.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Raptors trail by 4. Davis kicks to Boucher. The dish to Powell. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Now here's Ilyasova. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the Raptors moving it up. And the dunk by Powell.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Now here's Gasol. Boucher, good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Boucher's got his first 2 points.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Here is Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Davis. No good with the layup. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Connaughton. Got a piece of it.
The 7'2" wingspan of Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
Keep on running if it's working. They haven't been slowed up at all here on their fast breaks.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for George Hill. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lowry finds Ibaka. Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet, right side. Drops in the layup for two.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Milwaukee in the lead. Williams in the post. Siakam's there. Williams' shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Korver passes to Lopez. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his fourth rebound in this one. For Toronto, they have had two chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league, but that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
Lopez, who's checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Wesley Matthews. He gets that one.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Tie game in Milwaukee. And now...
Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Chris Middleton came out on a mission in the first. He had 10 points, 3 steals. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Lopez. No points in the game yet for him. Lowry with the ball. Ibaka goes in. Banked in off the glass. Ibaka's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And Matthews kicks to Lopez. Giannis high post. And the dunk by Giannis.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. Van
Vliet passes to Siakam. Back Back to Van Vliet. Fires for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Middleton can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. It's Giannis with the drive, and Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Now, here's Anunoby. 7 points in the game. Left side, Ibaka. Lays it up off the glass. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Middleton on the wing. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Middleton's got 12.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
To the paint. Ibaka against Lopez. Ibaka, the pass to Van Vliet, and the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Middleton outside. The shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Lowry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening. Takes the shot there into the contact.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Shots good by Boucher. And the Raptors lead by 2.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Passes it to Ilyasova. And there's the pass to Giannis. It's Hill on the wing. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Gasol with the rebound. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Back to Boucher. Pass to Powell. Here's Boucher. Back to Powell. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Raptors lead by 2. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Kyle Korver is out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Hill in at the point guard position.
And with the physical gifts that Hollis Jefferson has, he plays a lot bigger than his listed height.
A step back shot here, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Taken away by Williams. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Hill leading the charge. Boucher with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
On the wing, Williams, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Williams attacking. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Nice to see Williams be more assertive driving inside, something I'd like to see more from him.
Powell, the pass to Davis. Back to Powell. Outside, Davis. Toronto working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Hill. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Hollis Jefferson kicks to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Charity stripe shot at the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hollis Jefferson's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
One of the things you love about Hollis Jefferson is his activity. I mean, he impacts the game really without having plays called for him.
On the wing, Korver. Count it. Korver's got his first points of the game.
And how about the experience that Korver brings in these moments? He's used to having the ball and not afraid to take that big shot.
Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Davis, the pass to Gasol. Back to Davis. Now Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Marvin Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Williams. Chris Middleton's checked in for Kyle Korver. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis. Lowry kicks to Powell. Back to Lowry. Down low. High post to Ibaka. Lopez is there. Raptors need to get a shot up. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Takes it out to Siakam. Lowry up top, guarded by Bledsoe.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Middleton finds Giannis. Fires from deep. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Lowry. Got it.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
Bledsoe outside. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg. the bustling financial district. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Now, here's Lillard. Dishes to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Ariza. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard from outside. The offensive rebound. And another shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collin passes to Nurkic. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Good work there as it goes.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Now, here's Nurkic. Now, here's Lillard. Portland again missing. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And so here's Portland after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Ariza against Anunoby. Nurkic. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Passes it to VanVleet. Anunoby against Ariza. Now here is Lowry, guarded closely, and Ibaka is right there.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious. Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
It's McCollum on the wing. From the arc. Lillard again missing.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Siakam finds Lowry. That one goes. Count it.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here's McCollum. Lillard outside. The dish to Nurkic. Outside Anthony. Pass to Lillard. They could use a bucket. Lillard again missing.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can give him a spark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And finished off by Nurkic.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
VanVleet passes to Ibaka. Kicks it out to VanVleet. 1:09 left to play here in the first. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist from VanVleet.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Now McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lillard, right side. Here's Nurkic. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Rodney Hood comes in for CJ McCollum. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Hood, the pass to Whiteside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Not to be denied. Whiteside's NBA career didn't start until he was 25. Works for those hoops.
Powell kicks to Gasol. Collins with some nice D. Hood for 3. No good there.
Such a strong defender. Collins is terrific at positioning his body on this end and contesting without foul.
And so it's before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when asked about his...
I know that when the main guy usually decides to move on, you know, that's kind of like a domino effect. It's like, all right, well, if he's leaving...
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Collins, also Whiteside out there, Hood out there with Little, and it's Trent in at the point guard position. Now Gasol, following the three-point attempt by Rodney Hood. For your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Now here's Hood. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. But they recover it. Whiteside, the pass to Hood. Back to Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. On the wing, Davis. Lob pass to Gasol. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. He got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
2 on the clock. Trent rejected by Gasol.
Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends. That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Hollis-Jefferson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in for Little. Now, here's Siakam.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Lets the 3 fly. Lillard misses.
Well, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Now here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here is Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Marc Gasol.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to, but this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Kyle Lowry to the line. It's on Damian Lillard. The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Now, here's Lillard. Shoots from the high post. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter. VanVleet passes to Ibaka. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And a deep three from Lowry. Toronto gets it back with a new 14.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Ariza kicks to Lillard. Knocks down the three ball. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
VanVleet outside. Makes it off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
19 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot, high post. Rebound by Anthony. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Lillard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, what was your impression? And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Raptors with the lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Ibaka against Nurkic. Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Releases.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
His first shot coming late, and that one goes long. Trailblazers trail by 5.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Here's Van Vliet after the Trailblazers pick up 2. To the middle. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. Shoots over Lillard, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Ibaka.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And here's Lowry after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
The wide open look here for Anthony. No good. That would have tied it. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. He gets it in there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Back to McCollum. And the shot goes in. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
Here's Anunoby. Feeds it to Ibaka. Back to Anunoby. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Nurkic in the post. Defended by Ibaka. Lillard misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Wande Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his first points in this one.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Trent powered down with both hands.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And here are the Raptors now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Powell kicks to Hollis-Jefferson. Pass to Anunoby. And stolen by Whiteside. 3-on-3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 4. Powell, the pass to Anunoby. Now the feed to Powell. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Hood against Powell. Hood with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the dunk by Powell.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
It's Whiteside, top of the key. Can't hit from in close. And so is Toronto. In the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Trailblazers trail by 8. On the court for the Trailblazers. Little out there with Anthony. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Anthony. Back to McCollum. The pass to Trent. Powell with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Boucher. Finished off the break. Boucher's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
McCollum kicks to Little. Here's Trent, guarded by Powell. Trent passes to Carmelo.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Gasol dishes to Davis, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. And Damian Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Better respect the interior game a little bit. He gets deep inside. He forces the defense to hit him.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Norman Powell. Now here's VanVleet. Yep, it counts.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Trailblazers trail by 10. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the three ball is good. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
VanVleet kicks to Lowry. There's the three. No good on the shot. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
It's tough. When I think of Dame, that's the first word that comes up. Showing why on that hoop right there.
Inside, taken away by Anthony. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Damian Lillard.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Portland. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Nurkic trying to get open. They grab their own miss. Anthony kicks to Lillard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lillard's got 26 points.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The free throw drops for Ibaka.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
Here's Trent. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's VanVleet. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. 7-point differential. Ibaka comes with the double team. Ariza finds Lillard. Back to Ariza. To the right side. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got 3 assists in the game. VanVleet outside. Here's Ibaka. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Back to Anthony. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, and understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
Here's Lillard. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. So it's Portland now. The shot by Lillard wide open. But they'll get another chance. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Lillard on top. Launches it. That shot, no good. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good there.
You know, it's tough for shooters to get clean.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Patrick Beverley. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And
yes, goodness. Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man. In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Morris. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Morris kicks to George. Clock at 6. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Passes it to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's George. Can't hit that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
And stolen by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's VanVleet. Anunoby, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. High post to Ibaka. To the wing right side. Here's Siakam. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. That still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team. Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Zubac finds Beverley. The Clippers again turning it over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to VanVleet. Here's Ibaka. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. They shoot again. And the layup is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
The pass to Lowry. And a wide open look for Siakam. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
It's good. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Landry Shamet.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Davis, the pass to Boucher. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Back to Harrell. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is Harrell's game, a skilled interior player who plays with tenacity.
Powell kicks to Davis. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Gasol. Pass to Davis. Hollis Jefferson in the post, working on Williams.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite, a big asset off the dribble.
Outside, Davis. Gasol kicks to Hollis Jefferson. There's the dish to Powell.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
The scoring fast and just catching up with Montrezl Harrell. We mentioned his activity level, and
That's what I play with, a lot of passion on it.
Greg, I know you agree. Few guys bring his brand of intensity.
And he's added skills. He's a threat to score on the blocks. He passes out of double teams. Harrell's one of the more improved players over the last few years.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. So guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So for the Clippers right now, Paul George is out there with JaMychal Green. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Harrell, and it's Jackson in at the point. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
To the paint, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
But what about the athletic ability of Green? A real powerhouse who just knows how to bring the hammer down.
Powell, the pass to Boucher. Back to Powell. Davis against Beverley. Powell, no one around him. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Powell's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Beverley. That one's not going to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Ahead, stolen by George. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. That one falls. Beverley's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Fires from 18. Jackson misses. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Toronto. Back to Boucher. Pass to Gasol. Davis kicks to Powell.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside Jackson. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. Down low. Boucher finds Davis. Now, here's Boucher. And the rejection by Zubats. They recover it. And Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Zubats. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. At the elbow, it's Gasol. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Chris Boucher. Pascal Siakam comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Lowry in for Terrence Davis. Leonard with the steal. To the middle. Stolen by VanVleet. One-on-one here. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Just another part of what makes Gasol so special, the vision to locate the open man.
Morris with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
VanVleet outside. Feeds it to Ibaka. Outside Lowry. Back to Ibaka. Inside. And finished off by Gasol.
And it does not take much for Gasol to throw it down. Just feed the big man inside, and he's good to go.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Raptors trail by 4. Outside Lowry. Gasol finds Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. But they get it back. And Gasol able to finish.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the inside, here's Harrell. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to Morris. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Shamet. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's all tied in Toronto. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Marcus Hull.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Right into the teeth of the defense. Ibaka just too athletic to stop.
And stolen by Siakam. Ibaka against Zubac. VanVleet wide open. Off target from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injury concerns, but he's been great.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverley. Lowry passes to Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Ibaka's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson finds Zubac. And here's Jackson. Back to Zubac. Outside Jackson. And here's Morris for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Lowry laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
High post try. Here's Zubac. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter. Outside Lowry. Here's Ibaka. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Marcus Hull checked in for Serge Ibaka. And both free throws good for Davis. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Shamet. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Raptors leading by 4. Davis dishes to Powell. Back to Davis. Kicks it to Powell. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. And the shot is good. Boucher's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Jackson, great anticipation on the steal, then quickly gets them out in transition.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Davis finds Powell. Gasol's in the post. He's defended by Harrell. Tipped away and stolen by Harrell. Fast break, here we go. Here's Leonard. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Hollis Jefferson's got his first basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket and the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Back to Harrell. With 4 seconds on the clock, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Raptors lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Harrell is out there with Marcus Morris, and it's George in at the 3 slot. And it's Harrell missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Siakam kicks to Love. Morris against Siakam. Here's Gasol. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
You know Marc Gasol's brother Powell, he was a top 3 pick. Mark fell to the second round and had to work for everything he's achieved.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubats is checked in. Here's Williams, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Inside, and good off the lead pass that time. And now a 7-point Raptor lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Morris looking over the floor. Passes to George. This one for 3. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Siakam on the foul. And the Raptors lead by 9.
You know, before coaches started running plays for him, this is where Siakam would get his points, on the offensive glass.
George against Anunoby. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shot clock at 5. Morris kicks to George. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Lowry gets it to go.
He's a great finisher for a player his size. When Kyle Lowry gets a step to the hoop, he's going for the bucket.
Morris passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the 3. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Van Vliet with it. Count that one. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Off the screen, going to work. Van Vliet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
Down low, here's Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. George against Van Vliet. Lowry from outside. Doesn't go that time. Clippers trail by 9. The feed to George. He kicks it to Beverly. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Morris. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Here's Lowry. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George has got the ball. Not going to go that time. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Terrific shot of Nathan Phillip. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the center position. Hits it from three-point range. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Giannis. After the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Poked away. Outside Lowry. Lobbed up there for VanVleet.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Bledsoe dishes to Giannis. Back to Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around. For three, Middleton. Middleton on the wing. Pocket 6. Shoots over Anunoby. No good off the back of the rim. And it's the Raptors' ball. Lowry passes to VanVleet. To the middle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Free throw line jump shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now, here's Anunoby. Outside Lowry. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Ibaka finds Siakam, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. On offense, here are the Bucks. They trail by 1. Here's Middleton trying to get open as Lopez. Anunoby sends it back. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist from VanVleet.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Siakam against Lopez. Lowry kicks to Siakam. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The Bucks also changing it up. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Matthews. And that was something else.
No doubt among the best passing centers to have ever played this game. Gasol is a guy you can run your offense through, makes quick and decisive decisions.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Passes it to Powell. There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. Gasol, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Gasol passes to Lowry. Powell kicks to Davis. Off target from three-point range. The Bucks trail. And he jams it with authority.
Well, great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Lowry passes to Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
3-on-3. Three-pointer, Lowry. The rebound by the Bucks. 30 seconds left in the first. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires from 18. They get the rebound. And Hill is right there.
George Hill using his arms there to keep that possession alive.
The pass to Lowry. Back to Davis. Outside Lowry. Pass to Powell. And here's Davis for three. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bucks on top. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Robin Lopez. Kyle Korver is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Here's DiVincenzo. Shoots over Powell. And he can't bank that one in. Raptors with the lead.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Connaughton passes to Bledsoe. Bangs home the trifecta. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
All right, Bledsoe showing you a little bit of his range.
Pass to Van Vliet, and here is Siakam. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Davis. Back to Anunoby. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's the pass to Williams. Back to Connaughton. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Right wing. Here's Bledsoe. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how about the physique of Eric Bledsoe there? Terrific at sticking it to the defense, even when he gets pinballed around a bit.
Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. Back to Van Vliet. And it goes down 2 points.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
On the wing, Korver. Here's the 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Van Vliet's got 6 here in this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Korver. Shoots over Anunoby. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. The Bucks also changing it up. Matthews comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in for Pat Connaughton. Stolen by Bledsoe. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. Bledsoe looking it over. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Lowry. Van Vliet wide open. Gets an open look and hits. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keep.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. They were a determined team in the... And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket for Middleton.
Well, Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
The Raptors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Lopez, no luck.
He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Giannis has got 9.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Here's Lowry, and he converts the layup. Lowry's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Raptors.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back to Matthews. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Siakam. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Back to Lowry. Over Bledsoe. And the shot is long.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. To the inside. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Gasol finds Powell. To the paint. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Raptors miss again. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Ilyasova. Here's Giannis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. Powell with it. He's picked up by Hill. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Powell against DiVincenzo. Powell with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Can't hit from 12.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the pass to Powell. Middleton against Van Vliet. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gasol. And Gasol able to finish.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hill passes to Ilyasova. It's back to Hill. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Ilyasova outsmarting the D that time. Beautiful pump fake.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And the Raptors making a change here. Davis is checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Gasol kicks to Davis. Hollis Jefferson passes to Boucher. It's all tied in Toronto. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Bucks, George Hill out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Ilyasova, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Marvin Williams is checked in for Ilyasova. Davis kicks to Lowry. His three-pointers off the mark. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating, and they take the lead. Giannis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks. Pass to Lowry. And here is Powell. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Fires the three. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his fourth assist in this one.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And Anunoby subbed in for Terrence Davis. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams. Matthews comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. Ibaka finds Powell. And Lopez pulls it down.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
It's good. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Down low. And Ibaka kicks to Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez. The free throw drops for Powell. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Feeds it to Ibaka. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Bucks leading by 6. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Anunoby, good.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Middleton, the pass to Bledsoe. To the inside. Takes it down to Middleton. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break, Toronto. Anunoby finds Lowry. High post to Ibaka. Anunoby against DiVincenzo. Here's Ibaka. Good D by Lopez. So it's the Bucks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Bledsoe. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 4. Lowry for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Releases. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.